I think one of the common asked questions is, Cuba, recommend me a fragrance that I can wear every day and not really think about it. I don't want to blow the bag on some crazy niche fragrance. I don't got that kind of money, but I still want to smell amazing. It doesn't have to be something that overcrowds the entire office. But you know, I want to smell fly. I want to look good and feel good as well, and fragrance can absolutely help that. And I think I've compiled a very solid list of beautiful fragrances that I personally would wear on a daily basis. So I got no problem recommending them. With that being said, let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 designer fragrances that I can easily wear every day.
We're all alone. Yeah, listen, friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. An uncomplicated list, but a list of beautiful designer fragrances nonetheless. Wearing fragrance every day will end up being like a ritual. Like you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you tickle your ass, whatever you do in the morning, wearing fragrance on a daily basis might be something that just automatically happens. It's like muscle twitch, you know what I'm saying? That muscle memory action. Boom. And you don't want to think about it. Sometimes I do shit subliminally. Some people may ask, yo, what's your scent of the day? And I'm like, what the hell did I reach for? Because sometimes it's like, I'm wearing this, I feel this kind of way, boom, let me get this kind of fragrance. And 95% of the population are looking for fragrances that they can reach for their office. You spend more time at your workplace than you do at home with your family. So it's safe to say you know the secretary a little better than your wife in multiple ways. But with that being said, one of the fragrances that I'm comfortably able to recommend that will not break the wallet, and it absolutely gives you this gorgeous, clean feeling like fresh out of the shower with soft wool, cashmere energy, and still a level of vibrancy, affordability as well. Banana Republic's Linen Vetiver. Such a beautiful little scent. This is my second Banana Republic fragrance. This little gem right here never does me wrong. This is the second bottle of Linen Vetiver in my stash, because when this Icon line came, I got like a backup to a backup because I felt like there was gonna be some hype behind this fragrance. And it did have a momentary lapse of hype, but it didn't last too long. I still think the Icon line in the Banana Republic lineup is fantastic, and there's definitely more options out there. But Linen Vetiver for me just hits gorgeous. It's dry, it's beautiful, it's musky, it's soft, it's cozy, but still vibrant and out of the shower, fresh, cleaning, sexy energy that you can wear into the office proudly and still have the potential to get some compliments out of this fragrance. There's nothing offensive off this fragrance. It's beautiful white florals, citric energy, soft cashmere kind of woolish note, musky vibes, little cottony energy. Oh, beautiful scent, super cheap. You can find it on the gray market in that sub $50 space. If it's anything over that, chill out, don't go crazy. But if you really shop it around, you'll see that Linen Vetiver is a budget option, super sexy, very easy to wear, and I can wear this shit every day if I had to. Next one. The next fragrance I wasn't crazy about, and I'm still not over the moon about it, but I'm thinking about the consumer, the audience, my ball sprayers. Like if I'm gonna put you on something that smells good, it absolutely smells good, and I only shitted on it because of the redundancy level, and that's Montblanc Explorer. I shitted on it because at the time it was just Aventus-ish DNA all across the board, and everybody was doing something Aventus. And when you get that kind of repetition, shit gets boring. But in the designer space, it is a good scent profile. You will get massive amount of compliments with this particular fragrance. You can definitely wear this shit every day, and it's a scent profile that is known to get mass appeal attention. So I'm not gonna stray away from being a realistic individual. Just because I'm tired of a particular DNA doesn't mean you necessarily have to be or say that, yo, this shit is a trash fragrance. It's not trash, it's just been done over and over again. But luckily in the gray market dealers, you can get this joint at a decent price. It will perform very well. It has a beautiful scent profile that has absolutely stood the test of time. And yeah, you can pull this shit off on a daily without even thinking about it. Next one. Now this next fragrance will forever be in my recommendations for one of the most perfect office fragrances, which in turn makes it an amazing everyday scent. And that fragrance is Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme is one of the most refreshing, beautiful, masculine, gingery fragrances in the market in the designer space. I love this fragrance with all my heart. I think it's absolute perfection in a bottle. And when Yves Saint Laurent dropped this fragrance, not only do I think that they hit the goal that they had in mind, but I think they surpassed it. A beautiful scent profile, ultra masculine. I think one of the most perfect office safe fragrances that you can wear every day for every occasion. There is no season that is off limits with this fragrance. That's why I think this joint is an easy everyday wear scent. You just can't go wrong. Now this next fragrance took some coming around to. I was like really hesitant on it. It just felt a little bit left from what I traditionally expected from the Dior lineup. But that Homme 2020 joint, a perfect daily. With Dior Homme 2020, instead of it being an irisy forward, it's just a musky patchouli fragrance with a nice amount of spices and this beautiful cedar essence. It took me time to get onto this shit. And I understand. I'm always late to the party, but it ain't a party until I arrive. Talk about a no-brainer fragrance that will get you compliments. Dior Homme 2020 is that. This is kind of one of those dumb reach, easy to grab. I can wear this absolutely every day and feel confident about it. And you should definitely try this out. If you tried it out before a couple of years ago, give it another try now. Just go to the department store, sample it out, and see what type of energy it gives you. You might be surprised. Next one. Now, when you think of the note of Palo Santo, that's not something that you would consider like an easy to grab daily wear scent profile, but Givenchy did an incredible job with this one in Givenchy Gentleman's Society. The Palo Santo energy adds a little bit of this incensey smoky vibe as well as spices. This is a gorgeous scent profile that's completely left from probably anything else that's going to be featured on this channel. This is more of a riskier scent profile, but it really ain't that. It's just sexy and unique, airy, woody, spicy, beautifully harmonious and slightly symbolic in a way that it feels almost spiritual-like. I think with the Givenchy fragrances that they've been releasing in the last couple of years, there's been a little bit more thought process in them. And let's be honest, with the last couple of flankers that Givenchy has been releasing, they've been really thinking about it before putting out some fragrances. At least that's how I've interpreted some of the releases. So with Society, I think it's not only super unique and handsome, but something you can absolutely pull off every day. Next one. Now this fragrance I don't ever think will lose its position on a fragrance you can pull off every day. Dolce & Gabbana The One EDP. I've had this fragrance for forever and a day, and just another one of the scents that have fallen into the back burner but have never left my mind as being one of the most incredible Dolce & Gabbana fragrances. Now Dolce has dropped a few flankers under the One lineup, but I still think that this one holds a very, very strong position up in the top, what, 2? This shit is a legend, bro. It smells ultra sexy, very masculine tobacco, slightly boozy energy, very resinous and deep for a designer fragrance. Something about that sexy warmth and that beautiful tobacco in this fragrance with that cardamom blend, giving it kind of like a little Middle Eastern spice twist, makes this a ridiculously elegant designer fragrance that you can 100% wear on a daily basis. Next. Now this next fragrance is a classical Chanel fragrance, at least in my eyes. It's one of the first Chanel fragrances that I had in my collection back in the day, and I repurchased it a couple of months ago, if not a year ago, but this joint is still, what? Chanel Allure Homme? I know there's a ton of Allure fragrances in that Chanel lineup, but this one hits all the facets that I like. A little bit of an ambery note, you got some fruity essences, you got this little milky coconutish type energy. It's still ambery, leathery, herbal, spicy. It's absolutely gorgeous and can definitely be worn on a daily. Although a lot of people won't be wearing any of the fragrances that I mentioned around you, because generally how many fragrances are there in the world? Millions upon millions. But this is one that you can 100% feel that nobody's gonna be wearing this around you, because I don't even think it's popular in the sales space. But as far as handsome is concerned, bro, what? A gorgerific scent profile for a daily wear fragrance, easy to wear, super sexy, not incredible when it comes to the performance, but just good enough to get you by a 9 to 5 day. So I think Chanel Allure Homme, a fantastical options you can easily wear every day. Now this next one, new acquisition in my collection. Such a good lineup by this designer brand. Affordable and should be, woo! I mean, I never say anything should be marked up, and I hope the brand never watches this, but this price point could have easily been up on the higher end designer price point, even in that niche space. But Brioni's Eau de Parfum Intense, bro, talk about full-blown class. Casual, formal, sexy, classy, elegant, mass appeal, and beautiful performance. These fragrances on some of the gray market websites are under $60. This punches way above its price point, and it's such a gorgerific Italian-esque kind of fragrance with all the masculinity and swag that you're looking for in a fragrance. Easily a fragrance that I can pull off on a daily basis without a doubt, and this is interchangeable with a few of the fragrances in the Brioni lineup. So let me tell you, the Brioni lineup sleeper. When it comes to easy to wear traditional pieces, this brand has been around for years, and lately on the designer aspect when it comes to clothing, I've just been enjoying more and more from the brand of Ralph Lauren, and this one is Ralph's Club. It grows on you in a beautiful way. Another fragrance that isn't wildly complicated, nor should it be. As I mentioned in the beginning, when you're looking for these types of fragrances, you want something simplistic, easy to reach for, that you don't have to think about. It has to be like a subliminal type shit, like, yo, I'm reaching for this because I know it hits. And this is a fragrance that for me absolutely hits. It's just a fresh, soapy, clean fragrance that Polo does just very well. They've done it for years and the DNA is always consistent, never super revolutionary, but easy to wear and has a great reputation for being a clean, woody, non-complicated, slightly soapy scent profile with beautiful freshness. Now, Ralph's Club has a little bit of a drier element. It has a little bit of an earthy, almost citric vetiver type energy, which gives it a little bit more of a masculine energy and just a little bit of a kiss of body along with the fresh soapiness that comes out of this fragrance. I think this is a super easy, not wildly expensive fragrance that you can buy on the gray market and it'd be a dumb fragrance for you to reach for because you just won't have to think about it. It'll just be set it and forget it. Now, this last fragrance might be the cheapest one in the lineup and people are gonna be like, what? Why would you put that in there? The question is, why wouldn't I put that in here? Burberry Touch? The classic? Bro, the classics never die, and this is not a dated scent profile. I don't care if you're old and washed up like me or a newbie just getting into the fragrance space. This $20-some-odd gem that you can buy anywhere, anytime, Century 21, whatever these department discounters are called, you can pick this shit up, wear it on same day, and people will look at you like, damn, I'm fucking with it. Bro, Burberry Touch is a fire piece. Super easy to wear, an absolute gem. Great performance for a freshy fragrance with a lot of body. It's peppery, it's musk, it's sexy. Bro, what? Who's gonna say that this is trash? Especially for the price point. In today's day and age, you're getting a Burberry fragrance that smells fantastical, has history and pedigree as far as being a sexy fragrance that has gotten mad dudes bush. Bush is because it's been that long ago. And it's still sexy, woody, slightly powdery, very fresh, easy to wear, and dirt cheap. Fam, how can you not wear this every day right now? Not only am I getting nostalgic smelling this in the air, but I want to go clubbing right now. How you not gonna wear it every day? And those are 10 designer fragrances that you can easily wear every day and still get the compliment factor, feel confident about it, not offend anyone around you, and potentially make one of those your signature scent. Always test before you buy, but none of these fragrances is really astronomically priced, to be honest with you. Well under $200, most of them are under $100, and never buy retail, always look for a discount. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know what your signature dumb reach fragrance is that you will absolutely wear every single day in the comments below, and maybe I'll feature it in a future video. I'll see y'all stitches next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would